in the world that are worldly activities, he's got a grip on, he has control over. When I was just a boy, I thought Satan was his name. Later, I learned that Satan was just a title, meaning the accuser or prosecuting attorney. You can see Satan playing out that role in the book of Job. That's Yov, chapter 1, verses 6 through 12. Now here we see the odiote for Satan. That is Shin Tet Nun. Shin, one who separates what? The good seed from the bad seed. Nun, the two outside, odiote. The heart of the word is tet. It's a basket. It means that he separates separates the seeds puts them in his basket in the interest of making them all bad seeds. The seed of the serpent. There are only two seeds in the entire world, my friends. The good seed, Yeshua. The bad seed, Satan. Well then, later on I thought his name was Lucifer. This is thanks to the poor interpretation given to us by the King James Version of the Bible. But Lucifer, as presented by the King James Version in Isaiah, Yeshayahu, chapter 14, verse 12, it's an absolute error. In Isaiah 14:12, the King James Version reads, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?" But where we see Lucifer in the King James English, the original Aramaic Hebrew says Halel, which literally means crescent moon, the symbol of Islam. And where it says son of the morning, the original Aramaic Hebrew says Bain Yalal, which really means son of the howling, yelling, or boisterous one. Years ago, I thought his name had been stripped from him, like he was demoted by Yahweh and just had no name at all that was to be remembered. But as my studies in the Word grew, I came to realize that he had splattered various descriptive titles of himself, and most of all his very own name, all over the Father's Word. And in all the places where he had the Father's and the Son's names removed. Lord became the second biggest offense because Lord is the English way of saying Baal. Look at Jeremiah, Yeremiyahu, chapter 23, verses 26 and 27. Quote, "How long shall this state of things continue?" Yahweh is speaking. "How long yet shall it be in the minds of the prophets who prophesy falsehood, even the prophets of the deceit of their own hearts, who think that they can cause my people to forget my name by their dreams which every man tells to his neighbor, just as their fathers forgot my name for Baal." Isn't it interesting how the English versions don't change the original Aramaic Hebrew of Baal into English? If they did, it would be Lord. The Father would be saying, just as their fathers forgot my name, Yahweh, for Lord. Baal was the name of the supreme God worshipped in ancient Canaan, and Phoenicia. The practice of Baal worship infiltrated Jewish religious life during the time of the Judges. You can look at the book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 7. and it became widespread in Israel during the reign of Ahab. Look at 1 Kings chapter 16, verses 31 through 33, and it also affected Judah, Yahudah. Look at 2 Chronicles chapter 28, verses 1 and 2. The Canaanites worshipped Baal as the sun god. He's usually depicted holding a lightning bolt. Baal worship was rooted in sensuality and involved ritualistic prostitution in the temples. That always, struck me as like, who would allow that? But it was very common. At times, appeasing Baal required human sacrifice, usually the firstborn of the one making the sacrifice. You can see that in Jeremiah, Yirmiyahu, chapter 19, verse 5. And, by the way, the Christmas Yule log is a carryover representing the sacrificing of babies by fire to Tammuz. Back to Isaiah chapter 14. You remember Bain Yalal, which means son of the howling, yelling, or boisterous one?